Hello and welcome back everybody to Empyrion Galactic Survival. I'm again your host, A Greedy Crow, and as you can see, the destroyed station has our core in it now. As well as we have this little ship that I have swapped out the cockpit for, as well as made a few other, I don't want to call them upgrades, but like I put in some cargo, got a little bit, but I did make a few, we'll call them oopsies, while I was, getting this thing taken care of. As you can see, I am below the CPU limit now, thanks to removing the weapon systems in the jump drive. However, as you see, no jump drive. I pulled it out. I haven't changed the core from public to private on this thing, so I only get components back. And I did that for the weapons as well. So, there goes that railgun. There was a couple plasmas, and a few missile launchers, so unfortunately, I've lost those. But where am I going? I'm not trying to go there. To start out this episode, we're gonna get over, because there's no armaments or weapons on that station, which I'm not overly concerned about, if I'm being honest. Just given the fact that there doesn't seem to be any real hostile presence around. Where is that? Oh, there it is. Skillion. Skillowing? We're going here. So, we have a decent amount of thrust. Lift isn't the greatest on it, but I mean, hey, it's decent for statistics. There we go. It's decent for what we're realistically going to be moving around. That station already had, and I didn't notice earlier, it already had a gravity generator on it. So I don't need to save the one off of that crash midsection. So we can just chunk that into the factory. And speaking of the factory, what did I have? So we have this guy kind of queued up. I started throwing a few things at it here and there to get it spawned in when I jump over to when we use the teleporter to get over. So we'll do that. And then the capital vessel side of things, I think we're still going to stick with like this. Yeah. Which one? One of these two as the starter CV. And then from there, I'm not going to restrict ourselves to not being workshop eligible. So like I could do this, like this CV actually I could do, or like actually this looks like a very, well, not a super easy doable. Neo idea. Well, actually, no, yeah, it's pretty easy. But I can do any of the CVs we have in here. So we'll decide a little further down. But for now, there are more things on this, on Skillin, that we need to check out. We need to go. Oh, of course. Ooh, Promethean deposit. Did I know that was there? I mean, I'm sure I knew that was there, but I need Promethean because I need fuel. Ooh, what is this thing? What are both of you? Crash. Oh, there's a second midsection. There's a DSC front. So that's nice. Just some standard wreckage. More wreckage. This sure seems to be a farm of some sort. Old farm. We're not going to worry about too much. But I need to add some cargo blocks to this thing. Look at all these old farms. But I need to add cargo blocks, and I need to check out a couple of others abandoned places, like this abandoned vessel yard. We did the other abandoned thing down here, the workshop. But we need to go look at the obelisk again. I wish I would have marked that, because that would have been handy. I think it's next to one of the chevron things, question mark. Ah, yes. So, I'll throw a waypoint on that. But we need to get the locations out of there, because that's where our Tales of Tash PDAs are going to be located at. Whatever. Ooh. Chunky. At whatever sites are in those particular things. So, if we want to get all the Tales of Tash things, we're going to need to hit up all of these locations. So, this abandoned vessel yard is one of them. We already got the one out of the abandoned workshop. The pirates still don't hate me, so that's good news. But since we're going to fly past it on our way down, might as well stop here and check out our potential locations. I'm just going to power off to save what precious little fuel I have. Alright, how do I get into this thing? It's probably on the other side, isn't it? Oh, well, there's stairs. Oop, that was a hole. The stairs just sort of lead up to the roof. Oh, there was a door on the other side. Oh, did we already grab the Tales of Tash out of here? I think we might have. Locations. So we did the abandoned workshop. There's an internal error. Opportunity abandoned workshop. Oh, maybe the factory or the shipyard one isn't, but the Hongo. We'll check out the Hongo then. That was, yeah. Throw a waypoint on that bad boy. That's not bad, but first things first, I'm going to get over to that other midsection that we did take over. It's just massive holes in this thing, which is fine for the moment. Here we go. Engine compartments, the refuse pile, the workshop. We'll power off. There's nothing in there that's really perishable. Anyways, but let's see. Ooh, I need oxygen. Alright, so I am thinking we'll connect to this inn on the crashed. And ooh, it's only got 5K. Get 125, 125, 250, 38, 38. Alright, I'm going to pick up one of those cargo pallets and then replace it as a larger storage capacity to get 16K. And then we're going to, grab a lot of these whole blocks, actually, so we can repair the station itself. We're going to take some of the oxygen. We won't take a ton of the oxygen, but we'll grab a bit. Throw that there. Let's do this guy. Hello? That's fine. Connect to you, 16K. Alright. So, we are going to want pretty much all this oxygen. Well, we are going to want all the oxygen. 4, 5, 6. Oh, what am I talking about? I'll just grab all these. Chunk them into the factory as I... we'll take a bit of deco. Take cargo. Definitely take the sentry turrets. Give me the thruster blocks. So I'll go around and do this. That way you're not having to sit here watching an idiot run around and trying to remember all the blocks he wants to keep versus the ones he wants to pitch. And we'll kind of go over what we've got left in the cargo and sort out how or what we're going to do for getting it all moved and transported back up. I'm going to try and queue up 50 of those to start plugging into my my little cargo ship. That would mean I need to power on this place. Alright, so that'll work through that, and I'll go around and do all this, and then we'll sort of go over what we've got kind of left to us at the end. So I will see you all when I'm done cleaning up this place. Alrighty, so we're back. I pulled up a fair bit of stuff. Not over there anymore. I came over here. I ran out of multi-tool charge fairly quickly. So I bought some of those. Bought some drill charges because I thought he sold a drill as well, but he didn't. But I unlocked a drill, so we can build that. It's not a major issue. But I'm barely able to lift up. Like, this is max just lift, so I have to lift and then fly forward and then just aim myself up. So I'm going to take this first run up. We're going to do some patching to the... well, I'll do some patching to the station. And then instead of... oh, man. Instead of doing more just back and forth, I'll do that bit off camera. We'll do this first little run together, and then the rest I'll do off camera. But we'll come back down and we'll hit this abandoned vessel yard. So as soon as I get up there, we will see if we can get a kind of a sealed up compartment for our for us to stand in. That way we're not just freezing in the vacuum of space, because we still don't have a EVA boost. So there's that. So as soon as I get that sorted, I'll see y'all, and then we'll start plugging in as much as we can. Not too much. Just don't want to be super just buildy for this section. As you can see, I just started plugging this thing with frickin' container extensions. So we're having fun there. But we'll get back to the station. Like I said, we'll do the plugging. We'll kind of offload what we have. There are a couple of containers there, and then we'll build a drill while we're up here, because I did put a that large constructor we took in the last episode. I did slot that in, so that's there. That's good to go. So we'll build a drill, and then we'll go back down, and we will hit that abandoned vessel yard, as well as check out that Hongo to see if it's got our next Tales of Tash PDA to find. So how close are we? We're far enough that I'll cut out the just silently drifting through space bit. So adieu. Alrighty, so we're back, and after quite a bit of struggle throwing in windows, patching holes, we at least get this main area airtight, so we're not freezing to death. Cores in there. There's replace that door at some point, but we're not freezing to death. So happy day. Like, there's that grav gen I was talking about. It was already in there. Plenty of solar capacitors, but we're doing all right now. So, and I'll swap up this area here. Back here is obviously get massive holes in it that will get patched up. But back here I threw that, that's that bad boy. That constructor. And get back before we start freezing to death. There we go. So time to quickly offload. So I'm thinking we just do destroyed station. We throw input. Do we have any input items? Yeah, we get a few. More or less everything else will just hook over into this cargo 5 box. 16 KSU. It's not the greatest, but it's a lot of grow plots I brought up. Ooh, these sentry guns. So we're good there. I'd like to keep. I don't need any of the oxygen. What am I talking about? Actually, we'll leave 2 of those in the shuttle. The rest of this, it's fine to leave in here. I'm not overly concerned about it. Let me eat that, just because. But yeah, it's our station thus far. It's got a lot of work that needs to get done to it to get it really properly livable. There's no O2 tanks. I've got some to plug in, so we'll be okay there. I killed those there were scorpions in here that I killed, so yay. But we'll plug in those O2 tanks somewhere, probably down there, in with the core. We'll toss them like up in there. Actually, we'll do that now. We'll do that now before we leave. Toss in at least 2. Should be able to fit that bad boy up in there, right? Jetpack. Nope, that did not go in there. What's eating up this block space? It placed somewhere. I don't know where it placed. Whoa. Why out there? Why you no place in here? What's wrong with this space? I'm gonna have to pick that back up. Oh, those might be. Oh, they might be like half block. Which I guess is. Well, this is a whole block. So I don't think so. Whatever. I'm not gonna fight with it too much. We will find a happy little spot for him somewhere. I can embed him up here. Kind of detracts from that aesthetic, doesn't it? Like freeze to death. Looking for a spot for O2 tanks. We'll just place it right there. F it. Doesn't matter. We're getting out of here. I'm freezing. It's getting cold. Yeah, we're gonna throw that back over there. Well, one was plugged in. Yay. Yeah, just, alright, fine. I'll jetpack it. Why not? Alright. Yeah, we're a bit more nimble. Oh, I didn't notice there was a repair bay station here. Or at least a controller for it. Oh, station services. There's no base with, okay, well. That was wishful thinking, I guess. That's not the planet. Aha, where the Hongo is. Alright, so we'll get back. And we will hit that, abandoned shipyard is what we're gonna hit. That will be the first thing we do when we're back down there. I don't know why I have optical fibers on me. It's odd. So this is the CV. I guess we have some time to talk while we float over towards this planet. This is the CV I decided to go with. It's super cheap in resources, meaning once we're done running around this little solar system, or even once we're done with the teleporter network that we can use to go to other places, we'll be able to jump around this system and out of this system when we want. So it's pretty quick, pretty easy to get all these resources. So I chose this one to start with, and then we'll move up from there. Probably something like one of these guys. Like, this is a fairly easy guy to get. Fairly easy. I'll stick with that statement. That's not extending too far from what we've already done in the past. So, fairly easy. Kind of earlier. But the descriptions touts that it can get upgraded for mid-game use as well. But there's also the militarized variant of it, which has a bit more, requirements on the old resource list. But for now, I think we'll stick with the other bad boy. That way it's quick, easy. We'll be able to jump around, and most of the resources I've found deposits for already. So there's neodymium deposits here, cobalt. There's another neodymium right there. I can't tell what that Promethean deposit, which we need to dig up, because, fuel is a very important thing to have. So, my thruster's gonna turn off, or no? All right, I'll just turn off the ship. All right. Well, let's do this thing. Any easy with those glass plates that are... Know what? Well, that was not embarrassing at all. Ooh, power coils, cables. Hold on. We'll just go ahead and start doing this. I won't loot everyone right now. I'll do it kind of all at the end like we normally do. But I will check most of them, just in case they've got something valuable in them that'll help us run through this POI. Ooh, flux coils, yeah. Ooh, multiple charge. I don't hear anything spawning. I do see you, though. See that guy? We're gonna be all smug. I don't know why he wasn't shooting me, which is odd. Large constructors. Very nice. Basic constructors as well. Ooh, multi-tool. I can sell those to the... There's no AI spawning. Oh, this is a neutral thing, so... None of the things are probably even going to attack me, so I don't think I needed to destroy that. Come to think of it. Night vision. I think he buys night vision, maybe. I know for a fact that pirate trader is who I'm talking about, by the way. Ooh. It's for an HV? Yeah, HV. Never mind. I know that guy buys these multi-tools, so... Excited about that. What's in here? Hydrogen bottles. Who doesn't like a good bit of hydrogen? A huff of the good stuff, as it were. I could have swore that was supposed to activate some enemies as well, but since this is neutral, like I said, it may not even have to worry about that bit. Sorry, I'm just being nosy, going through everything. I'll move, I'll go, I'll do the thing. He says as he loots more boxes. Generators, fuel tanks. Alright, so look. You should be shooting me right now. Yeah, so there's no enemies that are going to spawn either. So, ooh, pulse rifle? Don't mind if I do. So that's just free sentry turrets. So this is, I mean, interesting. Ooh, O2. Just basically free loot. Oh, he'll buy these basic assault. Or these weapons, these white with black trimmed ones. The first tier of all of them that pirate guy will buy. Yeah. Ooh, more multi-charges. These are... Okay. Yeah. So I wonder where that Tales of Tash PDA is. Seeing as, I just sort of walk around and loot everything. Nice. Well, this is a bunch of fuel tanks and things to throw in. This will pretty much just get me the dang CV as is. Huh. Alright, before I blow that, I really thought we were gonna fight through this POI. Because we... Granted, it wasn't as much fighting, but we did fight through the other one. And it was just white marker as well. So, I'll come back later and grab all these things. That way, again, we're not just sitting here watching me run around and multi-tool things. Huh. Odd. Yeah. It should be in like a locker or something. Or at least that's what I've seen them in, or have been in those lockers. I'll have to blow the core to get into that. Huh. Is there just not one in this place, or... One would assume the control room would have it, would they not? In here. Or at least one of these consoles would be interactable. Oh, there's some small lockers. No such luck. Huh. Well, I guess this is kind of a bust, isn't it? I don't like that. Yeah, don't like that at all. Well, huh. Alright, so I guess I'll come back later and kind of, you know, pick up everything out of here, but for now, I guess... God. I guess I want to find us another target or something, so please stand by for just a moment, and I'll find something, hopefully. So, yeah, I didn't find squat to do. Like, there's, like, there's the crash capital vessels and things around. But I pretty much went everywhere and was checking around. There were just some resource things and a couple what looked like just regular, like, sort of wreckage and things that we see dotted around anyways. Yeah, there was nothing. So other than quite a bit of salvage on this planet, not jack. So I brought us over here to the Hongo in hopes that we'll, yep, there we go. Please and thank you. So, as always, please feel free, pause, read. I will do the same. So, interesting. Well, alright. So, network console. That's all really the locations. We got the one out of the abandoned workshop. We got the opportunity one. And we have the Hongo. So that's all from this planet. So there are 2 other moons. And then the teleporter in the station. So there's more than enough salvage down here to get my CV in. But we've been hearing and we've been talking about this teleporter on the station for a while. Well, I say a while, like it's been super long, but for a couple of episodes now. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go up and we're going to hit that frickin' teleporter and see what we can see out there on the next planet. I did get our little SV, that scout, completed up in the factory so we can spawn it in as soon as we get over there. I'll make sure to bring a bit of fuel with me. That way we're not just immediately stranded. But when I did put the core in, I don't think I talked about this, to the station, it did tell me that the teleporter was working both ways, so I shouldn't need to worry about getting stranded on one side. But we'll see. At least we'll have an SV over there. So let's get back to this station. And then let's hit this teleporter. I've been talking about it. Let's do it. Alright, so we're back over at our station. Let's not waste any time. Let's just... The music always changes. We're not going to waste any time. We're just going to go. I'm wasting time. I literally just said we're not going to do that. Devices. Teleporter active. This thing chucks through power. But... Pile of junk at Omicron. It's literally where we just teleported to a pile of junk. So that's nice. I made sure to bring a bit of fuel. We're ready to spawn that SV. I found the signal. I have found the signal source position. There seems to be a damaged comm station somewhere nearby. I have added a marker onto your screen. Alright. Sweet. Pile of junk. Damaged comm station. There we go. Let's grab some of that. Some of that. I don't want to spawn the SV just yet. Until we're kind of... Ooh, hello. There's a freaking guard of Talon. Seems to be something in it. Be console inside the shelter. Let's check it out. Repairing console, loading system data, do not shut, blah blah blah. Please analyze. All the logs are either destroyed or heavily fragmented. Commander, there might be something wrong about this log. The time-lapse of the message of tomorrow. The timestamp of this message is of tomorrow. Huh. And at the same time, Created 1 year. Okay. That's interesting. Possible reasons. Log was clearly made by someone from the UCH personnel. ID this. I validated the ID, but without access to the UCH fleet. Cannot look it up. Alright. What about the mismatched timestamps? They're strange, but explained in several ways. Specific reasons, sure. Any advice? Either way, we'll need more information. I suggest heading for the small settlement of Talon. The message indicates they might know more about what happened to the survivors that left it. Sounds like a plan. Don't touch the switch. 1.8. Well, we've got a journey ahead of us. Not. We get this little dart we can spawn in. Look at it. Look at it. Pretty cheap. Go ahead and pop this bad boy in. Jump in and we'll fuel her up. Fuel. We'll just throw in 2 bits of fuel. There we go. So let's go check out this this settlement. Or rather, I would love to, but this episode is running on quite a bit longer than I had intended. I didn't think we'd get stuck going as much back and forth or any of the explanations of what we were picking up and why, but we did nonetheless. But we're here, and we'll run through these. Ida, you should speak with the chief. I assumed he's in the largest building in the center of town. Too easy, Ida. We will take care of all that and plenty more in the next episode. So thank you everybody who watched, and as always, stay safe out there.